President of Cameroon, Paul Biya, the world's oldest head of state, turned 92 years old after more than 4 decades in power, but remains tight-lipped on whether he will run for another term in elections this year.
On the Amazonia and Biafra Helsinki Declaration, the state of Nigeria, despite International Convention on Protection of Refugees and the Abuja 5-court ruling barring the Nigeria Islamic State from threatening Amazonians as part of Cameroon, Nigeria state officials continue to allow themselves to be induced by Cameroon, their counterpart and their accomplices, and France into committing international crime against harmless citizens of Amazonia who clamor for their rights amidst a backdrop of French neo-colonial pact which make Cameroon a French province. Nigeria continue to promote the abuse of its own courts and refuse to implement the ruling of its own court in favor of the Amazonian citizens, the same way they are doing to Biafrans and Mazen African. The Biafra government in exile today wish to warn Nigeria and Cameroon on their nonsense boundary commission aimed at redrawing the map of Cameroon and Nigeria in order to illegally give Cameroon a maritime boundary with Nigeria. That particular attempt is null and void, and an international criminal exercise for that matter, which is bound to fail, even though the United Nations is backing it, without paying attention to the ongoing conflict in those areas and in those regions, because the United Nations is littered with Islamic agenda. Fulanis from Nigeria has occupied many positions at the UN, and that's why we can never look up to them. Fellow Biafrans and Amazonians, for the pact and the bilateral agreement we have signed in Helsinki, the Helsinki Declaration, for now, I will assure you, the only map Cameroon has are the AU, and the United Nations is the map.